Students, believing you are keeping safe, setting the pace, and reading your notes that is expected of you. Today's topic of discussion is continuation of the previous class of revision, in which we discussed the definition of agriculture and mention some importance of agriculture. Today, I'm going to mention some of the factors that can prevent a farmer from practicing agriculture. One of such is lack of land, or even the land tenure system. A person may want to grow crops or rear animals, but because he doesn't have a piece of land, to do such may be difficult for such person. And sometimes because he is not from a particular area, to even get land in that place may be difficult. He may have the energy to farm, but he may not have available land to use his energy for farming. Another factor that may prevent the growth or spread of agriculture is lack of storage facilities. Most farmers don't have where to store their goods. And we know that most of these goods most agricultural goods are perishable. He can't really keep them for long, or sometimes you need to get a warehouse to keep your grains. So because you don't have warehouse, agriculture is practiced in a low scale. But if there are warehouses around that you are sure when you farm your crops, you can store some of this agricultural produce, and believe people will engage in large-scale farming. Another factor that can prevent the growth and spread of agriculture is activities of middlemen. So middlemen will go get the goods cheap from the producers, but when they want to sell it, they make most of the profit, even depriving the producers that took the energy to produce such farm produce. They don't really gain much. Instead, it's the middlemen that get more of the profits. Another factor that may prevent the growth or spread of agriculture is lack of money or finance. A farmer may have a large farmland, but he will not be able to buy farm inputs such as the fertilizer, even if it's to keep animals, maybe all those day-old chicks and the rest. He may not be able to do it because he doesn't have money to buy such inputs. So you see, the small amount of money he has, he will just do a small subsistence scale farming just for himself and his family. But if he has money, he will be able to involve in large-scale farming to meet up with the demands in the community. Another disadvantage or factor that can prevent the spread of agriculture is lack of technical know-how. For instance, if you want to practice a large-scale farming or commercial farming of agriculture, you may not be able to do so because maybe you need tractor to cultivate or to till your ground. And if you don't know how to manipulate the tractor, you will not be able to farm. And sometimes lack of knowledge on how to control the spread of weeds in your farm can also affect you. You see, because weeds can compete with the crops that you are growing. So you can see that some of these are the factors that can affect the growth of agriculture. A factor that can also affect the spread of agriculture is lack of interest. Most people look at farming as tedious work, so they don't want to involve themselves in it. Instead, they prefer the white-collar job. And because there are no body interest, there are no people, people are not interested in these farming activities, we'll have food shortage and food crisis. So it is good that we try to proffer solutions to some of these problems. In proffering solutions, for instance, for people that lack interest, they should be educated on the different farming practice. There are easy ways you can farm. You can even keep fishes or snail keeping. It doesn't require much labor as the tilling of the ground. You can keep poultry birds. With that, you can grow your agriculture. For the activities of middlemen, I think the government can create a form of cooperative society so that they can go directly to the farmers, get those produce and sell it to the market so that the farmers can also make more income. On the lack of warehouse or storage facilities, people can come together, form cooperatives and rent a place or even build one that they can easily store their farm produce. On the lack of land, people can go to a community if they have money, rent the land, you understand, rent the land, or even buy it so that they can farm. And lack of money, there should be organizations such as the community banks or agricultural banks that can give loans to farmers to farm their farmland at low interest rates. I believe with these few points you'll be able to mention the factors that can prevent the growth or spread of agriculture in the country and proffer solutions to it. In the next class, I'm going to discuss the forms of agriculture. Thank you.